What's up guys, and welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna get my Fox body put in the garage and get ready to turn some wrenches. Alright guys, so as many of you know, I've been talking about needing to do the oil pan gasket on my car, heater core, all that stuff. We talked about it in the last video. I'll put a link to it right here if you guys haven't seen that yet. I've got a lot of stuff I need to do to the car, and we just need to go ahead and get it in here and kind of get ready to get started. Now, I will tell you guys ahead of time, we have a lot of stuff going on right now. Like, we're really busy. We're about to start work on Andrew's car. We're talking about building a shop. I just have a lot of things going on right now. I don't know how long this is gonna take to finish, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead, get this thing in the garage where it's safe and sound. We're gonna go ahead and start on it. Alright guys, she is in the garage, and as you can see, I have some mats down here because this is probably going to be a very messy job. Just so you guys know, we are not starting on this today. I'm just kind of getting the car prepped and ready. It may be like this for a couple weeks before we actually get started. Hard to say, but I do need to go ahead and get this thing in here. Hey, Juno. Everybody, this is Juno. Juno. That is my brother's white German Shepherd. Actually, it used to be ours, but she couldn't get right, so. Hayden, you want to go down the road in the yellow car? All right. Yeah. Well, Hayden says he wants to go down the road in the yellow car, so I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to give him the camera. We're going to take it down the road and probably talk about it a little bit because I know we've not had any Terminator content recently. So we'll go ahead and handle that, guys. Guys, this car needs some TLC. It's been sitting for a while. It's actually been sitting for about a year, honestly, all in all. But it's got a few little things that need to be done to it. The tires are out of balance, I've noticed that. One thing is filthy. There's like spider webs in all the corners over there. I mean, don't think that it's been neglected necessarily. It's just not been driven. You know, I've washed it and I've tried to keep it up as good as possible. But it's hard to get heat inside of these engines when you're running E85, by the way. So this thing stays cold for a long time, which is a good thing. So the last time we drove this car, I thought that it was blowing the spark out. I'm not 100% sure if that was the case or it was just really low on fuel. So we're going to kind of find out today if that was a problem or not. We'll try second gear. Obviously, it wasn't a fuel issue, so more than likely it needs new plugs. They need to be re-gapped. That's probably the issue. So that's going to have to be addressed here pretty soon because, as you guys know, I talked about taking it next month to get it tuned. So all these little bugs need to be worked out of it. No issue though. That's a simple fix. I feel pretty sure that's what the problem is. Once again, you know, I'm not able to show you what this car can really do, but that's all right. We're going to go ahead and get it back home before, you know, we tear something up. And live to fight another day. Alright guys, as you can see, that didn't work out. You know, I don't mess with this car a lot, so I know that last time we took it out it was giving me issues, but that's okay. You know, I assumed that it was something going on in the tank, but you know, now that it's got a half tank of gas in it, it should have done fine. So I fall right back to the fact that it's probably blowing the spark out. That's very common. It actually did it to me whenever I first got this car put together. It was blowing the spark out, doing the same thing. As you would get up into the high boost, into the high RPM, it would just start to skip. And you know, if you guys have a boosted car, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. There's nothing wrong with the engine on the car. Everything's fine there. The car runs fine. It just doesn't like the boost. So I'm almost positive that's what it is. I'll get around to that, I don't know, here pretty soon. I'm going to have to, because like I said, this thing has got to be tuned. I'm going to go ahead and start getting this car prepped and ready. As you can see, we have the car up on jack stands, but we have this bar here that we're going to try to use to lift the engine up. The only thing that I have to do is get under here, loosen the motor mounts up, and this should lift the engine up enough to squeeze that oil pan gasket out. I'm not sure, guys, if this is going to work 100% or not. All we need to do is get the front of the engine up. The only thing that worries me is this is the only room that we have here, so I don't know if it's going to go up high enough. Definitely going to give it a try. We're going to see if we can make this work. And like I said, guys, this very well could take a couple of weeks to do. I'm just going to kind of come out here whenever I get time and work on it as I can. But hey, the process has been started. It's going to be a dirty one, a nasty one. But I will get under here and film a little bit for you guys whenever I'm changing this oil pan gasket out. I'll go ahead and tell you, it's going to be a bitch. It's not fun. There's not a lot of room. And I will also tell you ahead of time, this oil pan is not going to come completely out from under the car. It's just not. There's not enough room without dropping the K-member. We run into that problem with Andrew's car when we changed his. So we're going to give it a go. We're going to see if this thing will work. If not, then we're going to have to go to a good old-fashioned jack under the engine, and I really don't want to do that, but if we have to, we just do. Okay, guys, as you can see right here, that's the nut that you're going to take off to release the motor mount from the K-member, and after that, just take that off and we should be able to jack the engine up. As you guys can see under here, I mean, it is extremely bad. It's just wet as hell with oil, you know, all the way down the car. Look at the oil pan. So this is really bad. It's got the whole underside of the car wet. So yeah, this needs to be fixed, and hopefully that is the issue. Now it's just a matter of cranking this thing up and seeing if we can get it to come out. That is going to end it tonight. I'm going to go ahead, try to get this thing picked up, and we'll see how much room we have, and on the next video you'll get to see it. Well, alright guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up, and as always, thanks for watching. Alright guys, we've got one little bit of subscriber mail. It's not really subscriber mail so much as it is you guys looking out for me. So I want to go ahead and say thanks to Aaron Autry. Thank you so much. He's always down in the comment section, you know, helping me out. He is also the one that's going to be bringing me some parts for the project car. So if you guys don't mind, go down in the comments below and thank Aaron for me. He's going to help us out a lot with this project car content. Thanks to him, we're going to be ahead of the game, and we're going to have a lot of parts for this blue car when we start working on it. I think this will make a lot of you happy. So hold on, let me put the camera down and we'll go ahead and open this up. Alright guys, here we go. These are the pieces that go around the cruise control buttons on the steering wheel. As you guys remember, I broke my piece being a little too careless with it whenever I was putting it on. He was nice enough to send me these pieces. He took them off of an old steering wheel that he had disassembled. Thank you so much, Aaron. I really appreciate it, and you know this will be put to use. So it's a little cold out here tonight, and I do want to touch this up with a little bit of trim black. In the next video, we'll go ahead and get this thing installed, get it back on, get rid of this broken piece because it looks like crap. Now you guys can't see it, but just so you know, it's this piece over here on my steering wheel that's cracked and busted, so that's aggravating me. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that taken care of. Well, alright guys, the process has started on the car. Like I said, I don't know if we're gonna do the rear main seal on this thing or not, because that's a big deal, and also I need to put a clutch in it. I don't think we're gonna be able to do a clutch right now, so more than likely we're just gonna attack the oil pan gasket, fix that, if we get time, I'll go ahead and work on, well, also, I forgot, also we're going to go ahead and put the new motor mounts on and the transmission mount, which are right here. We have, as you can see, I've had them for a while. We're going to go ahead and put those on also because I think my motor mounts are cracked and busted on my car, so we're going to go ahead and knock that out too. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching. This thing is really cool, guys. Memphis got this for Valentine's Day, and it's, you know, it's just a little plush toy with a little unicorn. Look at that, it's got a little horn on the top. Memphis absolutely loves this thing. But I think it's really cool, guys. It's super soft. It's got a little pink heart in the back, and Memphis absolutely loves it. What do you think, Memphis? Do you like it?
Yep.
You do? You want it back?